She can't have the shares. This wedding is not happening today.
Quinn, have you lost your mind? What are you doing?
Lucas, I'm doing this for your own good. Because the baby Angela is carrying is not yours at all.
Quinn, what the hell are you talking about?
Quinn, Mrs. Miller knows you and Lucas are close. Seeing him get married bothered you, didn't it? But come on, you can't joke about the Miller family's only bloodline, can you?
What bloodline, huh? Mrs. Miller, a bastard of unknown origin, and your family dares to accept her?
Quinn, why are you slandering me like this?
Who's slandering you? You betrayed my best friend and crawled into another man's bed. So disgusting.
You're lying! Lucas, you know, you were my first boyfriend.
Come on, Quinn. Maybe it's all a misunderstanding. Angela's not like that.
This concerns the Miller family's reputation. Making wild accusations with no proof is a direct challenge to us.
Who says I don't have evidence? Take a look, everyone. I had her tailed for 3 months. I caught her secretly meeting this old man, and they're way too close.
These were taken when Dad secretly came to see me. How could someone have photographed them?
Whoa, look at them. Obviously not just friends. Angela isn't being kept by this old man, is she, huh?
Disgusting. Not satisfied with her sugar daddy's money. Now she wants to bring her bastard to claim the Miller fortune. She's absolutely disgusting. Best friend, how could you fall for a woman like that?
Angela, what the hell is going on? Explain yourself, now.
Lucas, let me explain. It's not what you think.
That's enough. We've got the photos. What else can you say to defend yourself, huh?
Are these photos real, or were they maliciously photoshopped? I need your answer.
Lucas, the person in the photo is me, but that man is my...
What did I say? You're already calling him sweetheart. That's just disgusting. Angela, what else do you have to say?
Quinn, give me my phone back. Mom and Dad, you gotta believe me. He really is my... You hit me.
How could you be so shameless? Hitting you is the least I could do.
Why won't you just listen? Just let me finish. The man in this photo is not some sugar daddy. He's my dad. He's the one who's coming today, the chairman of Apex Group.
Shut up, that's disgusting. What dad? Now you're into role-playing? That's sick.
Angela, usually from head to toe, her whole outfit costs less than $300. And she dares to pretend to be Miss Sterling of Apex Group? You dreamin'?
Mom and Dad, Lucas and I have been together 7 years. Don't you know what kind of person I am?
You can never really know someone. You fooled us before.
Angela, how could you do something so shameless?
Lucas, don't tell me. You don't believe me either?
Angela, if I were blind, maybe I could believe you. But now the photo's right in front of me. How can you expect me to believe you?
7 years of love can't stand up to one word from an outsider. Fine. Great. You doubt me, huh? Fine. After the baby is born, I'll take him for a DNA test right away. Is that good enough?
That's too late. Once this little bastard is born, Lucas will be a cuck for sure. The Miller's reputation will be ruined.
Then how do you want me to prove it?
Simple. It's simple. The baby doesn't need to be born. You can still do a DNA test.
You mean...
Take her for an amniocentesis.
Oh, no. No. Absolutely not. This is the baby Lucas and I finally had. An amniocentesis can easily cause a miscarriage.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. That line might fool the men. I'm a woman too. You're not fooling me.
I'm telling the truth. The doctor told me so during the checkup. Lucas, don't you remember?
There were so many tests back then. How could I remember all that? What did the doctor say?
Mr. and Mrs. Miller. She's clearly making excuses. She's afraid to take the test. Don't let her fool you.
Quinn is right. Just now, Angela was pretending to be the chairman's daughter of Apex Group. Clearly, she never tells the truth.
The Miller family's shares will never be given to a tramp like you.
I never wanted the Miller family's shares, but I swear on my life, everything I've said today is true. Why won't you believe me?
If your father were really the chairman of Apex Group, you definitely have no shortage of heirs from top families. Why would you marry into the Miller family without asking for any engagement money? Who are you kidding?
Lucas, are you going to, for the sake of a baseless accusation, risk our baby's life?
Angela, please, just do this for me. Once it's proven the baby is mine, then everything will be fine, right? I'll never doubt you again, I swear.
You crazy woman! How dare you hit your husband?
How dare you lay a hand on Lucas? Don't you know how a wife should behave? Don't you know your place?
My place? I agreed to marry Lucas because I loved him, not because I wanted to be a doormat in the Miller family. I did hit him. I hit this ungrateful scumbag.
Angela, what nonsense are you talking about?
I've been with you through 7 years of ups and downs. After your car accident, by your hospital bed, I was the one taking care of you day and night. For the Miller family bloodline, I went along with all those injections, bought medicine, and ruined my health. And now, just because of someone else's words, you want to kill me and our baby?
Angela, I don't understand what you're making a fuss about. For a man, whether a child is his own or not is the biggest deal in the world. To put my mind at ease, just go get a test. Would it kill you?
Yes, it would kill me! If anything goes wrong, it could kill both me and the baby. Lucas, do you even care about me at all? Or this child? Can't you just trust me for once?
There are photos of you with that old man. How can I trust you? Quinn is my best friend. She definitely has my best interests at heart. I believe what she says.
Exactly. Lucas and I are best friends through thick and thin. What would I gain by lying?
No wonder Angela didn't ask for anything back then and was willing to marry into the family. Probably she was afraid she couldn't hide her pregnancy anymore. If you ask me, Lucas is just too kind-hearted. If he hadn't gone out with this woman back then, he wouldn't have ended up like this. Now look, he almost raised another man's child.
For marriage, you need someone on your level. Otherwise, who knows what schemes are hidden behind the scenes.
Because of you, I've lost all faith. Today, you're taking that test. Like it or not, you have no choice.
No way. I won't risk my own child. Fine, then I'll call off the wedding. If you don't want this child, I'll keep him myself. With me, he'll have a better life.
Get back here! You made fools out of all of us. You think we'll just let you go? Today, on behalf of the Miller family, I'll get justice. Lucas, you're just too nice. Let me tell you something. Women are nothing but trouble. The nicer you are to them, the more they'll take advantage.
That's right. Lucas, you're the future heir of the Miller Corporation. Can't you even keep the woman in your house in line?
You guys have a point.
I was blind to let a gutter rat like you crawl into the Miller family. You're nothing but trash.
All the guests here today are respected friends. If we don't get to the bottom of this, how can the Millers ever hold their heads up again? If it turns out to be our blood, I'll pay you 10 times over. If not, I'll make you disappear for good.
I've been with Lucas for 7 years, but to you, I'll always be an outsider. Now I finally understand. The only people you can trust are your own family.
Sweetheart, Dad's almost there. Have you been waiting long?
Dad, save me.
Angela, what's wrong?
Dad, help me!
Help me! Quinn!
Quinn, aren't you going too far?
How am I going too far? She was clearly tipping off that man just now, getting him to collude with the hospital so they could tamper with the test results.
So that's it. That little tramp is really sneaky. Thank goodness our Quinn
Saw through your scheme in time. Angela, stop pretending. Even if you put on the best show, you can't avoid this test.
Still trying to play the victim for sympathy. I told you, a slut like her is the best at using these tricks to manipulate men.
Notify everyone to stand by. If anyone dares to harm my daughter Angela, I'll raze the entire Miller family to the ground.
Lucas, look at her. She doesn't look like she's faking it. Let's not actually get someone killed.
Right. Chairman Sterling of Apex Group will be here any minute. In business, they fear this kind of bad luck the most.
Absolutely.
Mr. and Mrs. Miller, what are you afraid of? Don't forget, just now she was claiming to be Chairman Sterling's daughter. Everyone knows his daughter is Chairman Sterling's absolute bottom line. If we teach her a lesson now, we'd be doing him a huge favor. That's right. Chairman Sterling won't be angry. He'll actually be grateful to us. Then, maybe, he'll give the Miller Corporation more business opportunities.
See, a woman like Quinn is the perfect wife. The Miller family needs a daughter-in-law like her, who brings us good fortune.
Good fortune. Quinn has already brought the Miller family a great disaster.
Chairman Sterling of Apex Group has arrived.
Go! Come with me! Who dares to hurt my daughter? Who dares to hurt my daughter? Who dares to hurt my daughter? Where are the people from the wedding?
They seem to have gone to the hospital. I'm not sure which one.
Check immediately. Within 10 minutes, find the hospital where Angela is. If anything happens to Angela today, I'll make the Miller family disappear from Etheria City forever.
Doctor, how is she? Is the baby okay?
The patient is in critical condition. We need to perform emergency treatment immediately.
Save her, you must save her.
Doctor, in her current condition, can you do an amniocentesis?
Doing an amniocentesis now is too risky. The patient is currently very weak. The fetus is also unstable. If anything goes wrong, we could lose both.
What if the child really is mine? If we lose the baby because of the puncture, it will end the Miller bloodline.
There are no what-ifs. This child cannot possibly be yours. You've been with so many partners over the years. Has any of them ever gotten pregnant?
But...
Don't butt me. I swear on my life. If it turns out I'm wrong, I'll pay Angela with my life. Mom and Dad, just listen to me. Don't tell me you actually want to let a bastard in. The Miller family is worth $100,000 now. You want to be cleaned out?
Quinn, this is Lucas, his only child ever. What if it's wrong?
Dad, it's all over the internet. With low sperm count, he can't have kids. Now our family is about to hit the jackpot. And Angela just happens to get pregnant now? She must have found some guy to get pregnant.
By another man?
That's how they do it in those short dramas. Don't worry, that trick won't fool me. This kid is definitely not Lucas's. Just sign it now. I'll take responsibility for any problems.
Fine, let's get the test done. Once it turns out the child is a Miller, if something goes wrong, Quinn, you know the consequences.
Don't worry, it won't.
Hello, how do I get to the OBGYN?
Okay. As soon as the test results come out, I'll kick Angela out of the Miller family immediately. Daring to get pregnant before me and compete for the Miller family fortune, you'll regret it. Why is my heart so uneasy? That's all in your head. A bastard, not a Miller child. Once the results are out, she'll be too ashamed to show her face.
Doctor, how is it? Is the child mine? Based on the initial test, the child is indeed yours.
Impossible! There must be a mistake. Run it again.
We can't run it again. During the amniocentesis, the patient had severe bleeding. The fetus...
No way. How can she be so delicate? Just an amniocentesis. How could she lose the baby?
You jinx! You killed my child! I'll fucking kill you! I'll kill you!
The baby's doing better. If we start the specialized monitor to stabilize her, there's hope to save the baby.
Thank God. Please, God, protect us.
We must save the baby.
Which family member can go pay the fee? About a 20-day stabilization period. The startup fee is $200,000.
200,000? Wait a minute.
200,000? You just Hold on. The preliminary test says the baby is Lucas's. Where's the report? I want to see the detailed report.
The DNA sample has been sent for testing. The detailed report won't be ready for another hour. But the baby's in really bad shape right now. We must start treatment with a specialized monitor immediately.
The detailed report isn't out yet. We can't be sure at all whether the baby is from the Miller family. Just based on your preliminary test, you want us to pay $200,000? That's really shady. I think you're trying to rip us off.
Our hospital's fees are transparent and compliant. Watch your mouth.
Mom, the preliminary test is not accurate at all.
The Miller family can't be taken for fools. Yeah, it's so expensive. Yeah, it's so expensive. The deal with Apex hasn't been finalized yet. What if the detailed results come out and the baby isn't from the Miller family? Then we'd be throwing money away.
The Miller family's money doesn't grow on trees. Then we'll wait for the report.
Well, let's wait for the results. If it's the Miller family's child, then we'll pay. It's not too late.
The baby's in danger any minute now. It can't wait an hour.
If I were that woman in there, you wouldn't make me wait, would you? You can't wait, can you? Afraid that when the results come out, you won't get a single cent? So now you're colluding with the hospital to rip off our family's money.
Let me emphasize one last time. The baby is in critical condition. We must take immediate treatment or else...
We don't even know if it's a Miller family kid. Dangerous or not, what's that got to do with us?
Before the doctor's report comes out, we will not pay a single cent.
You people. Anyway, we, the family, don't agree. If you dare to start the machine and save her without permission, you'll have to pay the money yourself. We're not paying. Period.
If you won't pay, I will. Doctor, how is my daughter? What about the baby?
The patient is showing signs of a threatened miscarriage. She needs to go into surgery immediately. Use the specialized monitor.
Arrange treatment right away. I'll cover all the costs. Use the best equipment, the best doctors. As long as it saves my daughter and grandson. Money is no object.
Okay, I'll prepare right away.
Stop right there. Aren't you the old man from the photo? I knew Angela was carrying a bastard. Look, this old man is her sugar daddy. The baby in Angela's belly must be his.
What nonsense are you talking? Angela is my daughter.
You two are really in cahoots, huh? One calls him dad, the other claims she's his daughter. Absolutely shameless. I'd like to see how long you can keep up this act. If that bastard in her belly has nothing to do with you, you'd willingly spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to save her. If there's nothing fishy here, my name isn't Quinn.
You jerk! Let go if you've got the guts! I'll beat the crap out of you!
Son, are you okay? Does your face hurt? Doctor! Where's the doctor? Come quick!
Mom, I'm fine.
How could you be fine? He hit you so hard. We need to get you checked out. Make sure there's no lasting damage.
How dare you? You dare lay a hand on my son? He's the only heir of the Miller family. If he's hurt, I'll make you pay. You're just an idiot being manipulated. You can't even protect your own child and you let others hurt him.
I don't even know if it's mine. Maybe you two cheating scumbags conspired to cuckold me and swindle the Miller family's money.
Until the results are out, the Miller family won't acknowledge this child.
If I'd known your family was like this, I never would have agreed to Angela's marriage.
Like this? You shameless old geezer. And you have the nerve to blame us? At your age, fooling around with a young girl and now pretending to be her father? Bah!
All you do is spread lies. The Miller family's upbringing, your family values are truly remarkable. Humph.
Rumors? Who do you think you are? Me? Spreading lies? Angela is nothing but a tramp you keep. That bastard in her belly isn't worthy of the Miller name.
Forget it. After we deal with Angela, we'll deal with you. Doctor, please go in and save my daughter.
No! What if it's a bastard? Then we'd be a laughingstock. The Miller family raising an old man's kid. We can't afford that shame.
Quinn's right. The hospital is deliberately blowing things out of proportion. Fetuses aren't that fragile. One amniocentesis and it's gone.
We have to wait for the test results today.
If it's a Miller family child,
we'll pay whatever it costs. If not, don't expect a dime from us.
Yeah, wait for the results.
The baby's in critical condition. Family, go pay the bill now. Every second counts. We might lose the baby.
Doctor, start emergency treatment now!
Please come with me to pay first.
You're just an old lover having a shady affair with Angela. What right do you have to decide? This is the Miller family's business. No outsider gets to stick their nose in.
I am Angela's biological father. If I don't have the right, who does?
Biological father? You really know how to flatter yourself. You just open your mouth and spew crap. I might as well say I'm her biological mother.
See for yourself.
Nice photo editing skills. You actually forged ID documents to cover up your shameful relationship. You had this all planned out, didn't you?
Do you think we Millers are fools? Prove it. Show us the documents.
I've been with Angela for so many years, and I've never heard her mention anything about her family. If her family wasn't so poor, why would she be so ashamed to talk about it?
Look at your appearance and status, and that black card in your hand. There's no way you're her father.
Stop trying to fool us with this fake stuff. Without solid proof today, you won't save that bastard.
Angela was blind. She hid her identity because she was afraid you'd feel insecure. You've pushed things too far. Didn't you think about the consequences? Once the results are out, you'll regret it.
Regret? Seeing you like this, now I'm even more sure. This kid is definitely not mine.
Exactly. The Miller family won't acknowledge this bastard.
Family, we really can't wait any longer. Any more delay and it'll be too late.
You're not going anywhere. Nobody moves until the results are out.
Pull her away.
Let me go! Let me go! Let me go!
The DNA results are out.
What do you think you're doing? Trying to snatch it? Scared we'll see the results? Trying to destroy the evidence right here? Dream on.
If the kid really is a Miller, you're that nervous? Why the rush to grab it? Once we see the results, we'll see how you talk your way out of this.
Old geezer. If the results prove the kid isn't mine, I'll personally take you down.
A bunch of idiots. Still refusing to face the truth. Doctor, ignore them. Hurry up and save Angela.
It's fine. No rush. Anyway, we've got the results. Even if she's saved, it'll just make that tramp Angela see that she and her bastard don't deserve to be part of the Miller family.
Open it up and see. This kid, is he really a Miller or what?
Quinn, hurry up and open it!
I hope after you see the results you can still act so tough. Don't regret it.
Regret? It's just a bastard. What's there to regret?
How can this be?
Yeah. This child is mine. Perfect!
Thank God. The Miller family finally has an heir.
Since the child is a Miller, then...
No way. Look, this is definitely fake. You old geezer. You must have colluded with the hospital. Lucas has low sperm count. How could he have a child?
I told you so. Angela would never betray Lucas. You're the blind ones. Bunch of idiots.
Mom, this isn't true. Lucas can't have children.
This old man must have bribed the doctor. Shut up!
Even if the child is Lucas's, Angela and this old geezer are still messing around. That's a fact. They're a pair of cheating scumbags.
Enough! If it weren't for you stirring things up, would we have forced Angela to get the amniocentesis? Now we don't even know if the baby can be saved.
Quinn, if you hadn't been so sure just now, we would have saved the baby already. Let me warn you, if anything happens to my child, even if you're Quinn, I won't let you off.
What could happen? It's just a test, right? The doctor is already in there saving it. Don't tell me the baby could just vanish.
I'm sorry. We did everything we could. The fetus didn't survive.
How could this happen? How did this happen? My grandson! My grandson!
The hospital must be lying. Angela must have gotten rid of the baby long ago. She's trying to pin it on me.
You forced Angela to get the amniocentesis. You stopped them from saving the baby. You killed my only child. I'll f***ing kill you! You wicked, wicked woman. You killed my child. My only child is gone. You'll pay with your life.
Help! 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 Mom, save me! Mom and Dad, save me! Lucas is trying to kill me! Stop him, quick!
Jinx can't even have kids. Fine. And you couldn't even spare Lucas's child? If you hadn't been running your mouth, would the Miller family's grandson be gone?
You just swore on your life. Now the Miller bloodline has ended. You think your life can pay for that?
But it's also true that Angela cheated. Even if the child is Lucas's, she's not innocent.
How dare you say that?
Sir, this is a hospital. Please keep it down and stay orderly. And you signed the surgery consent form yourself. You've got no one to blame now.
I should have trusted him from the start. I never should have believed you, you jinx.
If we hadn't doubted Angela, the wedding would be over by now. The child would be safe and sound. The Miller bloodline wouldn't have ended.
Yeah, if only we had listened to Angela back then. Is the Miller bloodline really going to end? Hello? What? The deal fell through. It's over. The Apex deal fell through.
It's all your fault.
If you want to argue, take it outside. Security! Throw them out!
Today was supposed to be a day of double celebration for me. And you ruined it all!
It's not entirely my fault. It's because Angela was messing around with another man. If she hadn't had all that drama, would I have said a word about her? She's the useless one who couldn't even keep the baby.
And you still dare to make excuses?
If you hadn't stirred things up,
how would Angela and the baby have gotten hurt? How would the deal have fallen through?
Quinn, get the hell out!
You leave first. Stop upsetting your dad.
The hospital test results must be wrong. No way that kid is Lucas's. I gotta go back to the hospital and double check.
Dad. You're finally here. My child.
Dad knows you're different from Lucas. You love this child. So Dad found a way to save this child. But you're still weak. You need to rest well.
Really? The baby's still here?
Don't worry. In the future, this child will take your surname, Sterling. He is the sole heir to my Apex group.
Dad, I've made up my mind. I want to divorce Lucas.
Nurse, let me ask you. The pregnant woman who was brought in earlier, named Angela. What happened to the baby she was carrying? Did she really lose it?
Angela's baby was saved. Luckily, they got to her in time.
Lucas! You have to apologize to me.
What makes you say that?
Why wouldn't I dare? I came to the hospital and asked around. Angela's baby was never in danger. She fooled all of you. Is it true or not? Come see for yourself. If nothing happened, you have to apologize to me.
Angela.
Angela, we were wrong before. We were stupid to listen to Quinn's crap. Just forgive us this once.
Yeah, the important thing is the kid's fine. Let's just clear up all the misunderstandings. And let's live well from now on.
Angela. I know I was wrong. I shouldn't have doubted you. Please give me another chance, okay?
Angela, stop pretending. It must be you. You deliberately told the doctor to say the baby didn't make it, just to hurt me. You wanted our family, the Millers, to feel guilty toward you forever, so you could get more benefits.
How dare you talk crap? If you dare badmouth Angela again, you'll pay for this.
Shut up. Say one more word, I'll tear your mouth apart.
That's my wife. I want to go in and see her.
Nobody gets in without my say-so.
Angela, since the kid's fine, let's just drop it. Let's just move on and live well. I won't hold it against you. About that old man, okay? Angela, if you don't forgive me, I'll keep kneeling here until you agree to see me.
Let him. Don't bother with him.
Mr. Miller is so devoted. He's been kneeling here for 7 months, just waiting for Miss Sterling to forgive him. But wasn't it him who forced Miss Sterling to get an amniocentesis? Now he's acting like a lovesick fool.
After Angela gives birth, you have to apologize to her. This child is the only heir of the Miller family. If you mess around again, don't call me Dad.
We don't even know if it's a boy. What if it's a girl?
Shut up. Don't jinx it. The Miller family must have an heir. What good is a daughter? She can't even carry on the Miller family bloodline.
Exactly. She's been playing games with the pregnancy, refusing to see Lucas for 7 months. She just wants to give the Miller family attitude. Who knows, these past 6 months, she's probably been fooling around with that old man. And that big deal with Apex Group, still no news. She's a jinx. She brings bad luck to the Miller family.
Shut your mouth. If you badmouth Angela again, I'll make you pay.
Miss Sterling and her baby are safe. The baby is healthy. It's a boy. Doctor, when you go out, if anyone asks about the baby's gender, tell them. I had a girl.
Okay.
Doctor, is the baby a boy or a girl?
Doctor, is it a son? The Miller family has been hoping for a son.
It's a girl.
After all that labor, she gave birth to a burden.
A brat. How will she continue the Miller family bloodline? All that waiting for nothing.
I thought she'd do better.
Don't feel too guilty. A girl is fine. Just focus on recovering. Then we'll do IVF.
And have a son. Why should I feel guilty for having a girl? Lucas, there's no future for us because I'm divorcing you.
Angela, don't be ungrateful. If you leave with that burden, no one in the Miller family will want you.
You should worry about whether Lucas will find anyone. After all, not everyone is like me, who doesn't mind his low sperm count.
Angela, don't go too far. I already don't mind you having a burden. Don't push it. If you divorce, no one will want you.
That's none of your business. After the baby's 1-month celebration, we'll get the divorce certificate.
Fine, let's divorce. Don't regret it.
Angela, did the surgery go well? How are you feeling? Is the baby okay?
Dad, the baby and I are fine. Don't worry. I need to ask you a favor. Send word to the Miller family that Apex Group is willing to continue the partnership.
Angela, what is this? Dad!
Of course I don't really want to cooperate with them. I want to make them pay.
Hey, it's just a burden. Why make such a fuss? And you even hired a nanny? Not afraid it'll jinx you? Who knows if it'll even make it? How dare you hit me?
Who are you to talk about my child, my daughter? If I want to, I can give her the best of everything in the world. And you? Where's your child?
Angela, I'm warning you. Don't bring up things you shouldn't.
Oh, I forgot. You've been married for 10 years and you've never gotten pregnant.
All right, don't cause trouble. We're here to get a divorce today. After that, we have to sign a contract with Apex Group. Don't waste time.
Why won't you let me hit her? Wait!
What now?
I can't let you sign just like that.
You have to sign today.
Angela, you're a broke loser and gave birth to a burden. What if you use the kid to ask the Miller family for money later?
That little bit of chump change from your family, I couldn't care less about it.
Oh, please. What a big talker. A lowlife tramp. How dare you call the Miller family's fortune peanuts? Fine, since you look down on it, then sign a supplementary agreement stating that this burden will have nothing to do with the Miller family from now on. The two families are never to contact each other. The burden you gave birth to will never get a single cent from the Miller family.
You must sign this agreement to avoid trouble later. If I'd known it was a burden, I would have gotten rid of it back then.
A daughter is a burden. She doesn't deserve to live. What about you? Aren't you burdens too? Why don't you go die?
What the hell are you talking about? Even if you and that burden starve to death in Etheria City, it has nothing to do with the Miller family.
Are you sure you want to sign too?
Since you refuse to have another son, then sign it.
You didn't disappoint me after all. Fine, I'll sign. But let me make one thing clear. After signing, don't you regret it.
What the hell is wrong with you? Just a brat. What's there to regret? As for you, without the Miller family, you're nothing. Carrying a burden. You won't even be able to afford a meal.
If I had given birth to a son, would the Miller family's attitude right now be completely different? Of course.
Too bad. You were never meant to have a son. The Miller family is about to partner with Apex Group. Their success is just around the corner.
I hear Apex has an unmarried heiress.
Lucas is a hot commodity.
By your logic, Lucas can't even get a woman pregnant. What woman would want him?
Angela, shut up.
Oh yeah. In that case, I can't sign this supplementary agreement. After all, maybe I can use the kid to get some cash from the Miller family.
Why did you bring that up? Now look what you've done.
What's wrong with your brain? So stupid.
You're just causing trouble.
Angela, you're shameless. You want to use that burden to squeeze money out of us. No way.
Fine, I'll sign it. But first, you need to return the seed money I gave Lucas to start his business. $5 million in total. This money will be compensation for the kid cutting ties with the Miller family.
$5 million. $5 million? Why don't you just rob me?
Angela, you're way too greedy. A daughter worth $5 million?
That's how a desperate divorced woman thinks. Always scheming.
When she gets desperate, she'll even sell her own daughter. First, this money is what you owe me. Second, I'm not selling my daughter. If my daughter had to depend on your $5 million, that would be so unfair to her.
That would be so unfair to her. Give me a break. $5 million? Same price as your daughter? What's that even worth? Don't flatter yourself.
Angela, we've been together for years. I thought you were a good woman. Never would have guessed. Turns out you're just a money-grubbing woman.
A good woman. A good woman signs the papers quietly and slinks away, raises the kid alone without a word. That's a good woman? That's just being a fool. It's bad for the kid and disrespectful to herself. You're about to partner with Apex Group. This is pocket change to you. If you don't agree, I won't sign the divorce. Then I'll go to Apex and raise hell. Let's see how that partnership goes.
Fine. $5 million it is. But you gotta keep your word. The kid has nothing to do with the Miller family from now on.
Money's transferred. Sign now.
Done. Hope you don't regret this.
Miss Sterling, the little boy's hungry. Time for his feeding.
The little boy? What little boy? Angela, explain!
Nothing. You misheard.
I didn't mishear. The nanny clearly said, the little boy.
Are you so desperate for a son you're hallucinating?
Stop the nonsense and sign the papers. The baby's hungry.
Angela, let me hold the baby. After all, I'm his biological father.
Hold him? No way. Why would you want to hold a burden?
Exactly. Don't waste time. We still have a meeting with Apex Group later.
We've already signed the agreement. You have nothing to do with this child. You don't deserve to hold him. What are you standing there for? Hurry up and give this burden back to her. Let's go.
No! He's not a burden! He's a son! A son! He's a boy!
Angela, spit it out! What the hell is going on? Didn't you have a daughter? How come it's a son?
You lied to us on purpose, didn't you? No matter the baby's gender, the deal's signed. It's written in black and white. This kid has cut all ties with the Miller family.
This deal doesn't count. You hid the baby's gender on purpose. You set us up. That's fraud. The deal is void. Angela?
I know you're mad we doubted you, but the kid is a Miller by blood. How can you be so heartless? Let's tear up the deal. Can we just start over?
So what if we break it? Just rip it up and it's over. You heartless woman.
You had a son and hid it on purpose. You wanted to end the Miller bloodline. What the hell were you thinking?
Without me, wouldn't the Miller bloodline have ended long ago? With Lucas's condition, forget about a son. Even a daughter would be a matter of luck.
You're nothing but a broke loser from the gutter. So what if you have a son?
Can you even afford to raise him? In the end, you'll be on your knees begging the Miller family. Open your damn eyes and see who I really am.
Angela.
General manager of Apex Group? How is that even possible?
I never mentioned it before. Didn't think it mattered, but now it looks like it's caused a lot of misunderstandings. I'm not just the general manager of Apex Group. I'm also the chairman's only daughter.
Angela. Where'd you get that business card printed? $50 can get you a stack, right? By that logic, I could go print a card saying I'm the chairman of Apex tomorrow. Does that make me the boss?
You, general manager. Do you even know where the Apex Group entrance is? And do you dare put that on your card? That's a joke. Do you know how much the general manager of Apex Group makes in a year? With that broke loser look of yours, you'll never even come close. You call yourself Miss Sterling? Did having a kid make you stupid?
You're so young and so vain. Such a show-off. Angela, with you being like this, our bloodline will never be raised by someone like you. With a mother like you, what future does he have?
Bloodline. Does the Miller family have a throne to inherit? With Quinn and Lucas being like this, what kind of upbringing does the Miller family have?
Angela, you were the one who lied first. What right do you have to talk about my son?
See that? An executive from Apex is on the phone. They're about to sign a deal with the Miller family. You, Miss Sterling, just stand here and watch the Miller family soar. Hello? Is this Apex?
Yes, Miss Miller. The chairman specifically said the contract is to be personally handed to the Miller family. Are you free now?
We're all at City Hall. Please come over as soon as you can. Oh, and there's a woman here claiming to be Miss Sterling of Apex. When you get here, you can help us confirm whether she's the real one or not.
The chairman said Miss Sterling is indeed here today. This contract must be personally signed by Miss Sterling to be valid.
What? Angela really is Miss Sterling of Apex?
Want to sign the Apex contract? Then give me back my kid.
Angela, you done acting? If you were really the chairman's daughter at Apex, why would you have gone through all that trouble to marry into the Miller family? Just for our family's money?
I gave the Miller family their startup money. What did I want from you anyway?
Don't guilt trip me with the past. If Lucas weren't so capable, with that little money of yours, what could it do?
$5 million. Even if I invested it in a pig, it would have amounted to something by now.
You! Who you calling a pig?
Forget it. I don't want to waste my breath. If you want me to sign, then give me back my kid. Now.
Oh, putting on airs? Really think you're some Apex heiress? Then why didn't the chairman come to the wedding? If you really had that status, would you have been with Lucas for years without even mentioning your family?
Yeah, what heiress doesn't even have a decent piece of jewelry? You're just using this as an excuse to trick us into giving you the kid.
Angela, stop lying. If you really had this status, you should have said so long ago. Why wait till now?
Liar. I was going to come clean on the wedding day, but you interrupted. If you hadn't forced me to get an amniocentesis, my dad would have been at the wedding long ago. None of this would have happened.
Don't listen to her nonsense. She's just making stuff up. If she really had that background, she would have had someone tear the Miller family apart long ago. Why would she still be here, wasting her breath?
You must be the executive from Apex Group. Thank you for coming all this way. We've been waiting to sign the contract. Please, come in.
We have everything ready for the contract. Just give it to us and we'll sign it right away. We promise not to waste your time.
Just sign it already.
Sure thing.
Signing it now.
You've signed the contract, but it won't take effect until Miss Sterling signs it. Where is Miss Sterling? The chairman said Miss Sterling would be here today.
You sure you're not mistaken? There's no Miss Sterling here.
Miss Sterling! Sorry for the wait. This is the contract for the partnership with the Miller family. If everything checks out, just sign right here.
Wait, make sure you get this right. How could this woman possibly be Miss Sterling of Apex Group?
Yeah, don't mess it up.
She's just an old hag kicked out by the Miller family.
Yeah, look at her. She can't even afford decent clothes. So how could she be Miss Sterling? Don't let her fool you.
I just started here, and though I've never met Miss Sterling, she certainly wouldn't be dressed so shabbily.
Here's our certificate. And we just finished the paperwork.
She lied to us before about being Miss Sterling of Apex, and now she must be trying to impersonate her to get a contract. So don't believe her.
Divorced, but we never even heard she got married. And if she really had been, the whole group would have known. Do you know how important this contract is, that without verifying her identity, you dared to take it? And if it delays the group's business, can you afford that?
You can't recognize Miss Sterling's face, but you should at least know the jade seal of the general manager of Apex Group. Right?
Whoa, this jade seal is total crap. It broke with just a tiny tap. It's worse than a $10 fake jade from a street stall. It doesn't even meet Apex Group standards.
Just the jade in this seal is worth $5 million. Plus the master craftsman's carving. That's over $10 million in total. With the Miller family's current assets, even if you sell the house and the company, you still can't cover it.
Oh, I'm so scared. Isn't it just a piece of fake jade that breaks if you touch it? $10 million? Give me a break. Why not say it's worth $100 million? Go ahead, sue me. See if I care. See if the court buys it. This piece of crap jade is worth that much?
Don't worry, I won't need to sue. In a moment, you'll see how you're gonna pay for this.
Yeah, the jade is pretty crappy.
It might even be forged.
The chairman really values the Miller family partnership.
I can't afford to mess this up. Enough! Stop putting on a show. You even dared to forge the group's jade seal? And you dared to threaten the Miller family with your big mouth? You've got some nerve.
I honestly don't know how the HR department hired an idiot like you. I'll call right now and tell HR to fire your ass.
What did you just say? You're gonna fire someone? Ma'am, the most important thing for you right now is to go to the hospital and get your head examined.
Angela, you're way too into your role. Time to wake up.
You're gonna fire me? Do you even know who my uncle is? He's the HR director of Apex Group. Who the hell do you think you are? How dare you act so cocky in front of me?
Oh, so you've got connections, huh? Perfect. Then you and your uncle can both get the hell out.
Big talk. Looks like I gotta teach you a lesson today. Send. Chairman Arthur said he's coming himself. He's almost at the door. He'll be here any second.
Angela, you better leave now. The chairman's gonna be here any minute. Don't mess up our contract signing.
Give me my child back.
You want the child? Fine. Back when Lucas was trying to win you over, he knelt in the hospital for 7 months. Now you want the child? Then kneel and bow 7 times to Lucas. Make it loud. Then I'll give you your child back.
If I kneel and bow, you'll give me my child?
That's right. Go on, kneel. Make sure you bow loud. I don't hear well. She's trying to take my child! You want to take my child away? In your dreams.
Watch out!
Are you out of your mind? He's my only grandson. If you dare hurt the child, I'll make you pay.
Mom, what's the rush? I knew she'd let go first. She's the child's biological mother. How could she let her own child get hurt?
Quinn! You'd go this far to snatch the child? Are you even human?
All's fair in war. The kid won't lose a limb from one hit. So what if he gets hit? What are you gonna do about it? If you've got the guts, hit me. You actually hit me! I'm gonna kill you! tramp! You dare hit me again?
Angela, stop!
Stop fighting! Both of you, stop! Angela, if you hit anyone again, we're calling the cops. You! Give me back my child! That child belongs to the Miller family!
If you ever lay a hand on my child again, next time, it won't be just a few slaps.
Stop them! Don't let them take the child away!
Stop right there.
You dare to hit someone? I'm telling you, today, you and your nanny are going to kneel and apologize to the Miller family.
I hit someone from the Miller family. What's it to you? Get out of my way.
The Miller family is an important client of Apex Group. You hit Apex's client, and that's slapping Apex in the face. Apex Group will never let this slide.
You hear me? Kneel down and apologize now. Otherwise, not only will I make sure you can't stay in Etheria City, but I'll also make you disappear for good. You dare to mess with the Miller family? You're way too green.
Why should I apologize? The Miller family took my child, destroyed my jade seal, and now they're twisting the truth.
Who do you think you are? You dare to talk back to a client of Apex Group? You dare to disrespect them? That's disrespecting Apex Group.
You bunch of snobbish people who can't tell right from wrong think you are the face of Apex Group? Don't flatter yourselves.
A low-class woman like you still dares to talk back to me? I'm telling you, in Etheria City, I can crush you as easily as stepping on an ant. Just you wait. I'm calling my people right now.
Who do you want to crush? Angela, are you hurt?
You old lover. You were messing around with Angela back then, and now you dare follow her here? Pulling on her right in front of us. Have you no shame?
Cut the crap! If you keep bad-mouthing me and my daughter, I'll make the Miller family pay.
Pay the price.
Who you trying to scare? We're about to partner with Apex Group.
With Apex backing us, even if you're rich, you wouldn't dare touch us.
That's right. This executive from Apex Group next to me just said that the Miller family is a key client of Apex Group.
Enough.
Old geezer, if you dare do anything to us, Apex Group will never let you off.
Chairman? Chairman!
You must have the wrong person. He's just some old man who's involved with Angela. How could he be the chairman of Apex?
I've worked for the chairman for years. No way I'd mistake him. You blind idiots! How dare you slander the chairman?
You've got a death wish.
So you are the chairman of Apex. We were blind not to see it. It was all a misunderstanding. It's all Angela's fault for not telling us. If we had known she was with you, we would never have dared.
That's right. It's all Angela's fault. How were we supposed to know she was your mistress? If we had known, we would have treated her well. We would never have let her suffer.
Chairman, women are like clothes, worthless. Don't get angry over a woman. It'll hurt the harmony between our families. Our cooperation is what matters most.
Exactly. If you like, I can introduce you to more young and beautiful women. They're way better than Angela. She's already been with me. She's just damaged goods. She's not worthy of you at all.
Shut your filthy mouth! No one can replace Angela. Because she's my only daughter. I'm Arthur Sterling. She's the only daughter of Apex Group.
Angela, how come you never mentioned it before? You're the chairman's daughter. If I had known earlier, we wouldn't have ended up like this.
I told you earlier today, didn't I? Did you believe it?
Angela, when you said it today, I thought you were just making it up to avoid the divorce. I know I was wrong about all this now. Just forgive me, please, just this once. For our child's sake.
Angela, I was wrong before. I'm sorry. Look, you've already had the baby. Don't be so stubborn, okay? Just live happily with Lucas. I'll back off and give you more space from now on. I won't butt in anymore.
Angela, I wanted to give you this jade bracelet a long time ago. I was a fool. I fell for Quinn's lies and misjudged you. Whether you and Lucas are divorced or not, in my heart, you will always be my only daughter-in-law. This bracelet was always yours. Angela, if you can see that, that would be best.
My relationship with the Miller family is like this jade bracelet. Once it's broken, it's broken. And you can't fix it.
Angela, it was all a misunderstanding, and we were idiots. Now that the baby is born, we need to give our child a real home. He needs a dad. Dad, what do you think? We know we were wrong, and from now on, we'll treat Angela and the child well. So please talk to Angela. Ask her to give me another chance, and Angela, I know I've wronged you, and I'm willing to make amends. So let's throw a grand wedding again so you can marry back into the Miller family in style, okay?
Marry back into the Miller family? Lucas, are you still dreaming? You forced me to have an amniocentesis, which almost killed me and the baby. And you signed the agreement to cut ties with the child.
And now...
You want me back? Do you really think that's possible?
Angela, don't be so mad. Lucas genuinely wants to make amends.
And that's right, Angela. I truly want to make it up to you. So, as for the past, just let it go, okay? Angela, you...
This slap is for all the years of my youth I wasted on you. From now on, you and me are done.
Father-in-law, look. The Apex Miller partnership contract just needs a signature. We'll be working together long-term. Making a scene is bad for everyone. You're a generous person, so don't hold it against us.
With the Miller family's qualifications, if you had followed normal procedures, you couldn't even get a project recommendation letter to my office. You actually think you got the deal on your own?
Chairman, don't put it that way. We brought the contract. It's all written in black and white. Apex can't just break the contract, can they? The penalty fee is no small sum.
It seems. You haven't read this contract carefully.
How is this possible?
This is the lawsuit prepared by Apex Group's legal department.
What right do you have to sue us? We didn't do anything to Apex Group.
Lost wages.
Angela, as the general manager of Apex Group, her monthly salary and dividends total $3 million. Calculated over 7 months, that's $21 million.
Emotional distress compensation, $5 million. Recovery fee,
$5 million.
How can it be this much?
That amount is ridiculous. The court won't accept it.
You think the legal department of Apex Group is a pushover? Keep scrolling down.
The medical report is attached below. The recovery fee. The most authoritative medical team. The top nutritionist charges this much. All receipts and invoices are here. We're done. The Miller family is finished. Dad.
They also smashed my jade seal. Make sure to add it to the contract. At market price, that's about $13 million.
This is impossible. How can it be this much?
You tramp! Shut up! Can't you see my dad can't take it? Do you want to kill my dad?
Jinx! Ungrateful daughter! If you hadn't stirred up trouble back then, how would the Miller family have ended up like this?
From today onward, there will be no place for the Miller family in the Etheria business world. Spread the word. Anyone who dares to cooperate with the Miller family is opposing Apex Group. You'll bear the consequences.
Angela, I messed up. I beg you, please spare the Miller family.
You've made your own bed. You'll have to live with it.
Honey, what's wrong? Wake up!
Dad.
Miss Sterling, I know I messed up. I shouldn't have gotten in your way. I shouldn't have helped the Miller family bully you. Please, have mercy. Just this once, forgive me. Put in a word for me with the chairman. Please, don't fire me. I was blind.
No, you weren't blind. You're just being snobbish. If today I weren't the chairman's daughter of Apex Group, just an ordinary woman, do you think I would have gotten your apology?
Miss Sterling, I really messed up. I'll change, I swear. Please, one more chance.
From now on, you're officially fired from Apex Group. The HR department will contact you about the resignation procedures. Also, your previous dereliction of duty and the impact it had on the group will be handled separately by the legal department. Angela, don't waste your time on him. Let's get in the car and go home.
What a mess. What a mess. If we hadn't pushed Angela back then, we wouldn't be stuck in this dump.
Now you're complaining? If we can't scrape together this month's rent, we won't even be able to afford a place like this.
This is just last night's leftovers. I'm not eating this.
Fine, suit yourself. If you hadn't stirred up all that trouble, Angela and Lucas never would have divorced, and the Apex deal wouldn't have fallen through.
You're blaming me? Forcing Angela to get that amniocentesis back then? That wasn't just my idea. And who was it that turned sour when she had a girl? Don't put it all on me.
Burden! Raised you all these years, and all you do is cause trouble. Should have kicked you out a long time ago.
Enough arguing. Think arguing's gonna put cash in our pockets? If we don't find a way to make some money, the debt collectors will be banging on our door.
If we'd believed Angela back then, if we hadn't signed that divorce agreement and the supplementary agreement, the Miller family would be rolling in cash by now.
How could we not see back then that she was the heiress of Apex Group? She was already in her wedding dress, ready to marry into this family, and we drove her away ourselves.
Now she's living in a mansion, and we're stuck in a cramped apartment. This life, who knows when it'll ever end? Baby, were you good at home today?
The registration for the Sunshine Children's Foundation is all done. We can officially launch next week. Your idea to help kids in need? Dad's all for it.
Thanks, Dad. Dad, how about we have dinner tonight?
Sure. I'll have the kitchen make your favorites.
This is all the rice we've got left. Just make do for now.
I don't have an appetite. You two eat.
Why is this porridge so thin? Tastes like water.
Tomorrow, I'll head to the job center. No matter what kind of job, I'll take anything.
Lucas, you're the one who forced out the Apex heiress. Our company doesn't dare to hire you. You can go.
It was all a misunderstanding. I really need a job right now.
A misunderstanding. Apex already sent out a notice, an industry-wide blacklist against you. Who would dare hire you? They'd be opposing Apex.
Miss Sterling, you really care about the Sunshine Foundation. You even come personally to oversee the hiring.
Please, I'm begging you, give me a job. I can do any dirty or hard work. Just $5,000 a month, or even $3,000. We're about to run out of money at home.
Lucas, what are you doing here?
Angela, I know I was wrong. Please, give my family a way out.
The way out you wanted.
Was destroyed by your own hands.
Back then, because of a few words from Quinn, when you forced me to get an amniocentesis, did you ever think about me and the baby's survival? Security! Throw him out! Anyone who dares to hire Lucas or the Miller family is going against Apex.
Angela, I was wrong. Give me one more chance.
Let's go.
Lucas, did you find a job? Can we afford food now?
No job, damn it! It's all your fault, you tramp! Now Angela has me blacklisted industry-wide. I can't even find a manual labor job for $3,000.
You useless coward. Can't find a job. Can't keep your own woman. Why take it out on me?
Tramp! If it weren't for you, I'd still be Mr. Miller to everyone, instead of an ungrateful wretch everyone despises.
Burden! Raised you all this way and all you do is cause trouble. Go kneel and apologize to Angela right now. Beg her to show mercy.
Go. You must go. Kneel at her door and don't you dare get up. Don't you come back until she gives in. The Miller family has no place for a useless thing like you.
I'm not going. Who does she think she is? She's not worthy of my apology.
You're going whether you like it or not. Even if you have to bow till you drop dead at her door, you have to make her give in. Angela, look, Quinn knows she was wrong. She came all the way to kneel and apologize to you. Quick.
Kneel and bow to Angela. Say you're sorry.
I did nothing wrong. You forced me into this.
Angela, let her stay and work as a nanny. You can boss her around however you want, as long as it calms you down. Our whole family can be your servants.
Fine. I've been slaving away for the Miller family for years. Now it's your turn to work your fingers to the bone for me. Put them in the backyard shed. Give them the dirtiest, hardest work. No meals till it's done.
Yes, Miss Sterling. I'm weak. Can't do heavy labor.
Either work. Or get out.
What a curse! Suffering like this at my age.
Don't look at me. I can't work.
Why do you get to slack off while I have to do everything? Whoever wants this job, take it.
A burden like you dares to rebel? Talk back again, and you'll be sorry.
Until these dishes are done, you're not leaving.
I haven't even eaten yet. What makes you think you get to eat?
I did all the work. Why can't I eat?
You were born to work, and now you want food?
Act up again, and you won't even get water.
Why have I been getting stomach aches lately?
Miss Miller, You've been diagnosed with uterine cancer. It's late stage. We need to remove your uterus as soon as possible. How much will the surgery cost? At least $500,000.
Dad, Mom, Lucas, I have uterine cancer. Please, I'm begging you, give me $500,000 for treatment.
The company went under. Where would we get that kind of money? I think you're just trying to scam us. You made it up, didn't you?
I swear it's true. I'm not lying. Here's the medical record.
Back then, you tramp. You tricked me into thinking Angela's child wasn't mine. I won't believe a single word you say.
Mom and Dad, I'm your own daughter. Are you just going to let me die?
Lucas has a point. And even if it's true, uterine cancer is a money pit. We can't afford it anyway.
I don't believe it.
There must be money left in the house.
Get the hell out! Keep this up and I'll break your legs. Miss Sterling, Quinn needs $500,000 for surgery.
The Miller family claims they have no money, but they've stashed away hundreds of thousands of dollars for Lucas's engagement money.
When Quinn called my daughter a burden, she never thought the Yeah family would treat her like trash. They almost killed me and my daughter back then. This dog-eat-dog drama. How about I add fuel to the fire? The legendary Wall Street icon, Winston. Why the sudden return home?
No matter how good Wall Street is, it doesn't have the one I care about. Angela, coming back this time. I don't want to miss you again. Angela.
You can't be with him. Let's remarry. I'll treat you right this time.
Remarry? You can't even support yourself.
My family has savings. Before the company went under, Mom and Dad left me $500,000 to get married.
$500,000? That won't even cover a year's worth of baby formula for my son.
Lucas, you're just a servant in the Sterling family now. If you keep bothering Angela, I don't mind showing you what I'm capable of.
This is Winston. He's got pull everywhere. Taking you down is as easy as stepping on an ant. Get out of here.
Angela, now you're like the moon in the sky, and I'm like dirt in the mud. I don't even dare to dream of being with you anymore.
$500,000? That was my only lifeline. You always favored your son. You just stood by and watched me die. Then I'll cripple him first.
My leg!
You Dan girl! You're crazy! Let go!
I want him dead. He stole my life-saving money.
My boy! What a tragedy!
Miss Sterling has already called the police. The ambulance is on its way.
Hand Quinn over to the police. Charge her with intentional assault.
Angela, if I die, would you forgive me?
No. Everything you and the Miller family did just makes me sick.
One wrong step after another. Today, all this is my fault.
Mom, that man is so pitiful.
Kind people, please, take pity on a cripple like me. Give me something to eat.
Stay away from me, you filthy beggar.
Lucas became crippled from his leg injury. He can only survive by begging to support himself and his parents. His sister Quinn has terminal cancer. She died in prison last year.
Mom, Andy, give him the bread.
Okay, you take it to him.
Here, sir, this is for you.
Thank you, thank you.
Angela, it's been 4 years. When can I legitimately
Take care of you and Andy. Mom fell into Winston's arms. I'm going to have a dad.